Trump's moves towards Gaza are more prophetic than you realize. Plus, the Super Bowl vindication for a persecuted worship leader. And He Gets Us makes waves again at the Super Bowl. I'm John Matarazzo for charismanews.com. This is your midweek rundown. How Trump's Gaza moves are stirring prophetic conversations. In this article by James Lasher, the author of the forthcoming book, The Revelation of Jesus, A Common Man's Commentary, he unpacks some interesting aspects that people are talking about regarding the Gaza announcement. If you've been keeping an eye on recent political developments, you may have heard about President Trump's latest announcements concerning Israel, but there's more to the story than just politics. A recent video from the AOC network, Ambassadors of Christ, dives deep into how these moves are seen as stepping stones to fulfilling end-time Bible prophecy. And he talks about Trump's moves and biblical ties, how he recognized Jerusalem as Israel's capital, the U.S. embassy, he moved it there, brokering the Abraham Accords. And then there's the Gaza factor, which one of the most eye-catching claims is about U.S. control over Gaza. But it doesn't stop there. There's questions that it's making about peace. Is this a peace or is this a false peace? And then it brings up speculation about Jared Kushner and the Third Temple. Definitely worth reading this and watching the video. James does a great job summarizing this here, and I highly recommend that you check it out. Next, Lauren Daigle's Super Bowl performance feels like vindication after attack by New Orleans mayor. Louisiana native Lauren Daigle is celebrating what she sees as vindication after performing at the pregame show for the Super Bowl. The 33-year-old Christian recording artist joined jazz musician Trombone Shorty on Sunday for a rendition of America the Beautiful. Daigle's participation in the major sporting events is an about-face from her experience 5 years ago, when the singer-songwriter, known for the song You Say, was scrubbed from Dick Clark Productions' annual New Year's Rockin' Eve celebration because New Orleans Mayor LaToya Cantrell, a Democrat, wanted the artist to face retribution for performing at an outdoor worship event in 2020, which violated a public health guidance. The event was organized and led by California worship leader and activist Sean Foyt. And you can see that video here in the article, which you can click to and watch for yourself. And but now 5 years later, Daigle is feeling liberated as she prepares to perform on one of the world's biggest stages in her home state. Daigle said she was feeling vindicated from the way she was treated by Cantrell. And you can read the full story here and the link to the CBN article, which we curated from. But it's a great story of redemption here. And the He Gets Us Super Bowl ad draws attention across the spectrum. The ads now for the third year in a row, the He Gets Us television's advertising campaign brought Jesus to center stage during the biggest television event of the year, the Super Bowl. At a time when the world is saturated with corporate branding and consumerism, this 60-second spot reminded millions of viewers about something far more enduring, the life and message of Jesus Christ. This marketing campaign has led to criticism as well as praise. The ad aired during the first half of the game between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles, exploring how Jesus redefined true greatness and what it might mean for us. Now, it's reported that the Super Bowl ad spots, which are about 30 seconds, cost somewhere between $7 and $8 million. Some people are critical of this ad campaign spending this much money on a 30-second spot, but now it has actually gotten a lot of people talking about who Jesus really is. And there's people that like it on the left and on the right, and people that don't like it on the left and on the right. It is definitely not without its critics. According to He Gets Us, their ads have generated 10.8 billion video views and attracted 49 million visits to their website. Now, that's not just exposure, that's engagement. And that's what we want to see. Whether you agree with everything in the ad or not, people are asking the question, who is Jesus? Who am I to Jesus? And is my life worth it? And does Jesus really get me? So let us know in the comments what you think about this ad, the He Gets Us campaign, which has now gone on for 3 years now. So let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. I'm John Matarazzo for charismanews.com. This is your midweek rundown. Thank you for watching, and God bless.